Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. After a lot of comments and questions that I got, I just want to show you how to use the server. First of all, the server's name is Longshot Official Server. You can see the name over here. I'll put a text in editing so you'll be able to see. This is the first page that you'll be greeting with. There is a few pictures from the briefing, a bunch of stuff, and there is much more to every team, and we can take a look at it after, but I don't think it's important. You can just do it by yourself. First thing, I would highly recommend to join the Discord to communicate with people over there, just to kind of have an understanding of what's going on, and maybe even if you wish to join other missions that people are doing. Besides that, the server is supporting SRS, so if you're using that, of course you can do that. Let's go to join a coalition. So I'll try the red coalition, and I'm going to show you why, because I scripted some loadouts that I want to show you guys. Select the thing and then hit join. Now here, you see I see only the red side units. Now this is the regular spawn that we used to have before. I'm gonna talk about the dynamic spawn first, and then I'm gonna come back to that because I want to show you how to use the dynamic slots. Most of the jets are dynamic slots, and you're gonna need to check the tab here. So hitting the tab, and now from the carrier group to every airfield that is under red coalition control, you'll be able to select the jet that you would wish to fly. And you see, you can just zoom into whatever airbase that you wish, and let's take Sochi right here. You can select from the list, or you can just zoom in to the airfield. Ignore those units, I'm going to talk about them later. So I'm hitting the airfield, and now I got a drop-down menu of all the jets available to the red team, and that in that airfield. And as you can see, there's a limited supply of them because the server is supporting logistical type of management, I guess. And we can talk about that later, although I did a video about this, so you are more than welcome to check it out. So let's say, for example, I want to fly Flaming Cliffs 3 type of jets like the Sukhoi 27 Flanker, and this is what I want to show you. It has custom loadouts. So you see, this is a Fox 3 capable jet. All of those missiles, except the two R-73 and the wingtips, all of them are R-77-1s. Not -1, sorry, just the R-77s. The -1s, I hope it will get into DCS at some point. We'll see. But this is the default loadout. And I put all the missiles there so you'll be able to play around with it. If you're going to remove this missile from here, you will not be able to take it back. So this is the default loadout as is. Now you can change it here from the loading screen, and it's important to know. Usually what I like to do, for example, is to take the long-range Fox 2s on this station right here and the Fox 1s, because they are very capable missiles. Even though there are Fox 1s, they are very capable, especially at low altitude, so I'm using them. And I got 4 missiles capable, Fox 3 capable. So, you know, you got this. This is where you can select your skin, whatever it is that you wish to fly with. And that small box here is to spawn hot. So you will save yourself the startup procedure for this jet. Then you're going to hit OK, and you'll spawn in the jet, and you're good to go. Okay? That's how simple this is. Remember, if you're going to remove those, you see, I will not be able to choose R-77 again. You see? I will not be able to do so, because DCS does not allow that type of loadout on the jet. It's scripted in the custom loadout that I've made. Okay? That's why you have as default all 77s, so you can play around with it and decide whatever it is that you wish. That's it. This is how dynamic spawns work. Now I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to come back to the regular spawn slots, and I'm going to show you why this is important. By the way, the dynamic slots are also applied to the aircraft carrier. Regular spawn, and you see you got the jets that you can spawn in that are waiting on the base for you to select, and I'll tell you in a second why it's important. You also have a group on the carrier as well, you see? Because the FOBs, the front operation base, this goes, by the way, to both sides, red and blue. They are set up in a way that, you know, it's not optional to have a dynamic spawn here by using the ugly FARP, and I did not want to use it because it's highly customized and it looks good, and I want to keep it that way. So I just put planes, helicopter in this case here. So this is where you're going to select helicopters. If you want to take off from the FOB, you got the options here, the Mi-28, the Mi-24, the Ka-50, the Ka-50-3, whatever it is that you wish. And in that place as well, there is also the tactical commander slot. So if you're going to scroll down all the way, we have 32 for each team, 32 tactical commander slots. So you can select that and just use combined arms, you know, to move vehicles around, to drive tanks and do all that stuff. Oh, the air defenses system are engaging, so stuff are going on here. Yeah, the server is alive. Everyone is fighting each other, and there's a bunch of stuff to do. That goes both, remember that it goes both ways, to the red team and the blue team. If you want to fly helicopters from the front operation bases, it's the same procedure. Just don't use the dynamic spawn if you wish, or use it, but it works both on both sides. Now, what's important here is the custom loadout that I've made, and that's why you have some jets waiting here, especially in the red. But actually, now it's only on the red team. I might do it for blue in case needed, for Flaming Cliffs jets to bring them up to speed so they can fight in modern warfare. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So here we got a group of Sukhoi 33 that I just selected. They have a custom loadout. You see, it says Seed Su-33 on Sochi Air Base. There is a few air bases and also one group on the carrier group that you see right there. And if your air bases, you have them, you just need to kind of look around for them and just see the Seed designation. Why? Because I have a custom loadout on them to carry on the Sukhoi 33. It's to carry 4 of those Krypton missiles, which are pretty cool anti-radiation missile, and I'll show you how to use them in about a second. And here we got, for example, MiG-29, and he carries the, what's it called? The Kilter. The Kilter. 2 of those missiles. Not 4, 2. So a little bit less. And here you got a flanker that is carrying 2 of those, again, Krypton missiles. And here we got a J-11 that carries 4 of those LD-10s. Each one of those missiles that I mentioned are anti-radiation missiles, different types, but same idea. Anti-radiation missiles to engage enemy air defenses. This is a big thing here on the server, of course, in every warfare. It's a big thing. So you can choose whatever it is platform that you wish to fly and just fly it. I did that because DCS is not supporting like advanced kind of anti-radiation platforms on FC3 jets. You have it on the J11, for example, not just J11, the JF17 carry the LD10s, which I just put them on the J11. I wish it will be an option in DCS, by the way, just to select that. I have no idea why they do that. They're trying to be accurate to the source, and, you know, it did not carry it, but who cares? And the flanker as well. I just took that from the Sukhoi 34 and put those missiles on it. And it's very easy to use. Now, I'm going to show you how to use it. So let's just say Gudata Air Base here. I can't say if it's red or blue, but let's say I want to get, I know there is an enemy FOB here. I know there is right here on the top of the mountain right here. I know there is you know what? Let's do that. Let's put a waypoint. Let's put a waypoint. You need to release the slot. You see that thing right here on the top left? Let's add a waypoint. I think it's going to be in the correct elevation. Let's put a waypoint right here. I'm actually not sure about the altitude. I don't think that's 6,000 feet. Okay. Never mind. You know what? Let's guess. Let's reduce it to, I don't know, 2,000 feet. And that's it. I can close it. Now I have a waypoint. With whatever jet I'm going to spawn, I'm going to have a waypoint there. Just to kind of guide myself into the target. And what do you say? 4 of those missiles or 2 of them? Okay, I'm thinking about going with 4 or 2 of those missiles. You know what? Let's try the J11. No, okay, let's go with the Big Daddy missiles. Let's see what they do. Now, they will get shot at, and I'll show you how to use it. It's very simple, and it's going to be the same for both the J11, the flanker, the MiG-29. Is going to be the exact same procedure. So here we go. Let's take the Sukhoi 33 with 4 Krypton missiles. Okay, in the Sukhoi 33, let's take a look. Look at that. We are at Sochi. See? 4 Krypton missiles. And they will work great. Okay, so those assets, by the way, that you see over there parking, those are assets that are waiting for tasking by triggers or admin controlled, whatever. But this is basically a capability that we have, and they have their missions that are just waiting to for tasking. if whatever conditions will be met, and the enemy can bomb them. Oh, look at that. We do have something going on here. I don't know if it's a splash or just contrails. Contrails will be very low because it's snowing, as you see. Line up on the runway. Quickly take off. Thank you. I'll just take off. I'll just make it quick. Oh, keep the line up. See all those assets? They're just waiting for tasking, so the enemy can bomb them and take away that capability from us. Gear up and flaps up. We are good. So we got F4s just waiting there. Okay, now let's not activate the radar. I'll just work with the electro-optical system. I'm gonna try to sneak around on that target and kind of see where I'm headed. Let's make sure. You see I got the waypoint, by the way? That's the waypoint. We are currently heading towards that waypoint. So we're on target. Something is going on there. And you see, 77. This is the Fox 3 capability. So I used the custom loadout to have both all the options here, basically. The options to engage with a Fox 3 capability and also do some seed. I think I enjoy the LD-10s a little bit more. Those are kind of heavy missiles. They need some parameters. Now, how you need to engage them? It's fairly simple. All you need to do is go to air to ground, like that. You see the 31P selected? That's a P. And the override launch permission. That's it. I hit the override launch permission. I got launch authorization, as you see the, the two Russian letters there. If you have a English cockpit, it says LA, launch authorization. I'll disengage it for now. And all you're going to use is the RWR. You're going to see if you are being pinged by a SEM site, or just aim towards the general location of the radiation of where it's coming from, and I'm going to show you that once I'm going to get there. It's not that far. Gudata is right there. The enemy outpost is right on top of the mountain. We're not that far away. And that's it. You're going to point and shoot. Now, as always, missiles require somewhat of parameters in order to, increase their range and lethality. So altitude and speed will go a long way for increasing the parameters and, essentially mission success. You will gonna have, like always, especially with harms, goes both ways. Whatever platform you're gonna use, you need to somewhat overwhelm the SAM site, because they're gonna try to shoot that down. So you need some help. So it's better usually to do it with more than one person, but I'll try it, see how it goes. And that's basically it. You're gonna have to point the nose or the flight vector. Highly recommend to point it directly to the SAM site. So if you got a visual, it's even better. And the ranges, because it's gonna work like a Mad Dog Fox 3, they're gonna be decreased. Well, somewhat significantly. It's not gonna be crazy. It's not gonna be too close. Of course, it's up to you. It's not gonna be too close, but significantly from the capability of the jet and the missile, if working correctly. For example, if I'm gonna fly an F-16 and gonna have the head pod and use harms, I can shoot it all the way from 30 even to 40 miles, depends about my parameters. And yeah, the missile will not be as fast, but it doesn't matter as long as it's going to reach the target. It will be somewhat easier to intercept, but still. So this is not the case in this one. I mean, you can try it, but you're going to have to be very high, which is going to put you at risk and somewhat fast. And it's not something that I'm planning to do. I'm planning to sneak up on the target and overwhelm it with 4 Krypton missiles, which are pretty cool and big missiles. And see if I got mission success. By the way, a cool thing to have will be somewhat of a combination, I guess, which you can do. Load up some, I don't know, maybe rockets, I think will be cool. Yeah, rockets. To come in close and kind of destroy the rest of it afterwards. So we're gonna try. It's not a long flight. I'm just taking my time to save some fuel because I'm gonna need to be defending. Oh, something weird about the fuel. I think I was not at 100% fuel. That's not cool. I'm gonna fix that I think that's me, because usually the flankers spawn with 50% fuel. See, we're not that far. This is the waypoint, the big circle over there. And I'm already getting the RWR signature. This is from the ocean, so I think it's probably the enemy carrier group. By the way, if I'll climb, they will be able to engage me, so I'm just gonna try to keep it safe for now. And just make sure that you're not engaging friendly units, because they're gonna provide the same radar notification for you. It's better to be painted, but you know, you're gonna put yourself at risk. So risk management is on you guys. Whatever it is that you decide, however it is that you decide to engage, it's up to you. To have a waypoint is definitely a help, because I know where it is. I'm gonna point the nose directly to their waypoint, and it's definitely gonna help. The thing about those anti-radiation missiles that they have, let's say, an eye, or the radar dish, I guess that they have it. Well, it's the receiver of the... Never mind. It's limited. It's not like 360 in this 3D environment looking at all sides. So the missile do need to see the target. That's why you won't be able to loft. Let's say, for example, I got the target of the nose and we're climbing like that. The missile will probably just go straight up. If you want to try like a ballistic drop compensation, it's up to you, but you need to know like the range of the missile and where it's going to drop till it pick up the target. And of course, the radar need to be working, which is another challenge here in that server, because all the SAM sites are set. Look at that, we're being painted. It's coming from there. I wonder. I'll flank that. We might have... Okay, let me just check something real quick. Oh, missile launch. Okay, that's good news, I guess. Let's defend fast. I hope it's not a bandit. Okay, hold on. Before I'm gonna pop back up, they might have captured Gudata, which means we're gonna have an enemy SAM site right there. Let's see if Gudata is blue or red. It's natural. Okay, so they have not captured it yet. Okay, let's try to turn back around and see where we've been shot at. This is somewhat good. Oh, look at that. I can see the missile. So that tells me actually where it is. Isn't that cool? Okay, I should be able to pop up and point the nose. I might... it's dangerous to close in even more than that, you know? It's dangerous. Actually, it might be a ballistic missile, so... Yeah, might be a ballistic missile. They are shooting ballistic missiles at us. Okay, I got the nose towards the target. Let's see if I can get a visual. It should be on the ridgeline. I do remember that. I should remember that. I placed all the units. I don't want it to hit the mound. I do need some altitude, and I do need some speed. Okay, let's speed up and get ready to defend. Let's see where we're being painted from. See, using the RWR and the waypoint that I have. That is a ballistic missile, by the way. We might have another SAM site here, but I can't remember. Only if they captured Gudata, we're gonna have a SAM site there, which they have not. Let's see if we get any visual on that. Out. There we go. Spike off the nose. Okay, that's over. Launch authorization. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if they do their thing. I'm gonna get splashed. Defend aggressively. If I would have rockets, oh, I'm gonna get. How is it? Okay, that's it. I don't know if it works. They got CRAM there. They can shoot it down. They can do everything. That's it. If I would have rockets, I would probably roll up on the target. I think that was too low. There was not that good parameters for the missiles, but, you know, it's just to show you the point. Still getting painted. This is the outpost, by the way, and I see no hits. But I do see a missile launch. Yeah, no good. Challenging. Capable. And you know what? Let's go back and land that thing. Let's see if there's any bandits. Maybe we can have some adventure. Oh, we do have a bandit here. How far is he? It's actually not that far. Okay, let's try to splash a bandit just because we're here. And use the awesome capability of a flanker, even though it's a Sukhoi 33, which is not that It's not as capable. Oh, pop-up bandit. Right here. There he is. Got him on electro-optical. Let's try the... Oh, I don't have it. Okay. I would like to try like a long-range Fox 2 shot. His nose is... Oh, his nose is pointed directly at me. What do you think? You see me? I am being hit by his radar. Let's flank. Keep an eye on him. Let's disappear. Still getting hit by him. He probably took a shot at me. I hope he didn't. Let's just drag him in close. Into the mountains. Kind of an ambush. He was not that high. He is not that high, so this is good. He's gonna pop up over the mountains. I'm actually not in good position. I'm kind of putting myself in a defensive position. But let's speed up and disappear. Just a ridge. Give me that ridge cross. We'll be fine. Yeah, that's a missile launch. Speed up. He's right here. I'm such an idiot. I should have sent him defensive. Let's disappear into the valleys. In a full loop. He will not expect... Hopefully he will not expect that. Still getting a missile notification in the valley. So I'm not in a good position. You saw that? Explosion. Right on R6. Wow. I just dropped chaff. Maybe it picked up the chaff. Okay, I think we're pretty much merged, by the way. Okay, try to look for a visual. It's good that it's a snowy day. Let's try to look for a visual here. I'll get rid of the 73. Looks like it's going to be a close range one. Come back around. Into the valleys. We are being pinged, not by a jet, so this is good. Only by a SEM site. Let's keep our eyes open. He is somewhere around here. You saw that flash? It blew up right behind me. Could be a leg, though. By the way, that's a player. Pretty sure. Vertical scan, see if we pick something up. Oh, okay. We got someone here. Not sure who is that. He's slightly high. I'm not sure it's the right one that I'm trying to chase. Might be. Not sure. But let's fight him. He's going cold at the moment. I'm not good on fuel at all. Ah, man. Okay, that's gonna be a one-way trip, boys. Tally. Whatever it is. This is definitely not the bandit that I was fighting with. He cannot be that high that fast. Or can he? I'm not sure. There you go. Got him. Locked up. On the electro-optical, at least. There he is, coming down. Let's wait for him down low. I'm gonna get shot at by SEM site, but this is a one-way trip, so I'm just gonna keep it low and close in on him. I can burn through more. That's them. They captured an airfield. No good. They're pushing in the east. You know what? You want to go there and let's try every SEM site that is being captured. They are, let's give him a missile. Here we go. Okay, that's first one for him to go defensive. Let's keep on pushing. Well, that's from him. Impressive. Need to defend. Fully cold? Yeah, probably. The missile will get energy as he... Oh, of course. I thought I had time. Yeah, that was a one-way trip. What they did, they captured Nelchik. So they captured... They're pushing on the east side. So let's do this. I'll show you the spawn again. And now let's actually take care of the issue at Nelchik, because every base that has been captured, they are they have a SAM site spawning in. So we got Mozdok here and Mineralny Vodi. Which one is closer? Mozdok, right? Let's go here. So again, zoom in. This is not a dynamic spawn. And let's try the J11. The J11 with the LD10s. Here we go. There we go. That's one of them. Here we go. We are at the J11. And he has, look at this, 4 on the belly and on the intakes there. We got 4 of those LD10s. Somewhat equivalent to a horn. Which way should I take off? Okay, I'll just take off to the other side. That's fine. I don't really care about the rules right now. Let's do it fast. Oh, I forgot to put a waypoint. That's fine. I got the waypoint all the way there. I'm gonna manually navigate to Nulchik. That's fine. No big deal. Actually, you know what? Let's just take a look over our heading. I'm gonna take off real quick. So once I'm gonna take off, that's gonna be our heading. 241. 241 for 40. Let's roll. And by the way, they just captured Nulchik, which tells me there's bandits in the area, but we're going to take a look at the D-Link picture once we're going to be airborne. In the meantime, let's just take off. The waypoint that I have set up is the same waypoint. That's how DCS works. Once you have one waypoint, it's going to basically stay with you between platforms, which I really much enjoy that fact. Just keep in mind that it's going on, and you can add as much waypoints as you wish. It depends about the platform. I think some of them can take all of the waypoints that you will do, and the rest of them obviously have their own issues. Like the F4, you can have a limited amount of waypoints, if I recall. I think it's the same on the F14, but I'm not sure. Here we go. Let's take off. Runway is clear, I think. And quick takeoff. Those flankers, man, just a joy to fly. And we're up. Gear up, flaps up. And let's pull up the D-Link picture. Gonna work with the electro-optical system again. Trimming out the aircraft. You see all those assets waiting for tasking? F-14s, SC-24s, all that good stuff. They're just waiting for tasking. Okay, we got one bandit off the nose. We need to head 241, right? Here we go. Level here. Yeah, we got one bandit over Baslan. The fact that they captured Nulchik tells me that there is bandits, and definitely can see one of them. I'm gonna stay low for this one and trim out the aircraft, and I'll just make sure that I'm heading to the right direction. And they definitely have SAM sites there, so here we go. Trimmed out. This is me going toward Nulchik. Yeah, 43 miles. We need to head 241. We are on the right track. I'm going to spot the city and the airfield. It's going to be easier that way. It's an airfield. You should not miss that. And we're going to keep an eye on that bandit right there. See him? Right there. Bandit flying somewhat medium speed and low. And it's the same principle. By the way, on this one I carry the SD10s, which is probably, well, here in the vanilla, so to speak, DCS, it's a better Frox 3 than the 77. And at some cases, I would even say it's better than the M120. At low altitude, that missile is very capable, and it's got something interesting with it. It's gonna glide, it's gonna stay a long time airborne. I don't know how, just the way it's designed, or the way it's scripted, I should say. And it's got a long life battery. So it's providing a missile notification to the bandit that you're shooting at. Even though the missile missed, it's going to stay, you know, kind of gliding there and provide a missile notification to him, which is going to basically maintain him defensive throughout this time. So it's kind of cool. I like using that missile, and it's very, very capable at close range and at low altitudes. It's a very capable missile. I like it. On those regards, at close range and at low altitudes, I think it's better than the M120. But, you know, it's your own experience. This is just my own experience. This is another ballistic missile flying out. You see? You see it across the map. This thing right here, high and fast, that's a ballistic missile going out. Or a SAM launch. Who knows? That guy is flying so low, he disappeared from D-Link, but we're gonna keep an eye on that direction. Right there. He's probably trying to deal with Baslan. That's another airfield. By the way, if they're gonna capture it, we're gonna have an issue. because a Patriot sight will spawn and that thing got a range on it. And it's gonna be a major thorn in our behind, because yeah, they basically gonna stop the initiative of us taking the mountains and trying to push through the enemy FOB into the mountain ridge lines and the enemy air bases on the other side of the ridge line. And another thing, which this is cool by the way, if you're gonna play on the blue side and capture Basnan, Insurgency will spawn in. Now I don't want to say too much about what's gonna happen, but Insurgency, man, it's gonna be a whole polygon. You're gonna, you know, people on rooftops, insurgents running around, technicals, all the shebang. And it's a perfect scenario, especially to operate helicopters. And they're gonna shoot at the airfield that you just captured, Basnan and whatnot. Okay, we are, yeah, this is friendly, so I'm not, yeah, it's probably friendly. I think we have an S300 there. Oh, that is, I think I might be in the lock cone actually, or not. Let's defend. Someone is shooting at me. I don't know who though. I'm not sure where I am exactly. Wow, that thing is still tracking. Oh, a bandit? No way. No way. I hope I'm not getting shot at by a friendly. Okay, go back to your area because this is Nelchik. This is the city of Nelchik, I think. Let's pop up. I am getting a notification here. I wish I would remember to put the waypoint. This is the city of Nelchik, isn't it? I need to gain some altitude and some visual here. Let's take a look. I think this is the city of Nelchik. I just want to see the airfield, and I'll just point and shoot, especially after I'll get... Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay, perfect. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Oh, it's going somewhere. It's tracking someone. You saw the missiles maneuvering? And to aggressively defend. I have no idea what's shooting at me, by the way, which makes it dangerous. Close to the ground, between the trees. Electro-optical system on. Get the D-Link picture back. Let's see what we did. Flying close and low. Oh, you see that? The CRAM is engaging the LD-10s. I wonder if they will do their job, but you saw how they maneuver? It's like a Mad Dog missile. It's kind of cool. And you can achieve some distance with that. Actually, especially with the LD-10s, I think you can achieve more distance using them that way than the Kryptons, just because they're a little bit lighter. And, I don't know. I feel a little bit more maneuverable with the J11, trying to pull this off and gain altitude and defend and whatnot. Then maybe I can do the same with a Sukhoi 27, but definitely not the Sukhoi 33. It's a little bit fat. It is maneuverable, especially at low speeds, but it's not the, you know, the full flanker experience, probably. I think it can also track ships, so you can use the Sukhoi 33s that are on the Kuznetsov group carrier, the carrier, and try to engage the enemy carrier with that. See what happens. I definitely shot that SEM site, so he's still spiking me. Oh, look at that. Okay, missile launch. We did hit something there, you see? It might have tracked the, what is it, the AAA or whatever. Oh, man. But we do have some smoke from that coming from... Oh, exploded right behind me. Man, I'm really lucky today. You see that? We got some hit over there. Yeah, we got a hit on something. I have no idea what this is. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing just to show you guys, but I'm gonna get shot at again. There it is. Okay, let's get the hell out of here and try to engage bandits. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're out. Okay, that was my point though, to show it to you guys. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, let's travel there and see. Oh, my DCS crashed. He shot me so hard. He shut me out of DCS. That happens. I hope it will be fixed at some point. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.